Hey everybody, Nitro coming back at you with a quick review. Um, I just finished off a pack of L&D Standard Bold, king size, uh, new package, and a new filter printing. They're actually better than export, both exports. Recommend it. And I was mistaken about the price. It's not 23, they're 20 plus tax. So they didn't go up. Hey, so right now, we're revisiting next original king size with the you know filter thing on them. See if they change. Mm. Yeah. I was never a fan of Next, and then they changed their shit. And then I was. I'll see if it happens again. Let's see. These are the gas stations. They're a little bit drier. You can tell. King size lately for everything, so yeah. Yeah. I don't know. The thing about the L&D Standard Bold, they're really good. They're so good at fucking change. Well, I don't know if that means they're all low in nicotine or just smooth. But yeah, I would had cravings with them all the time. They only last me like 2 days. Like holy shit, really good, good flavorful. Recommend them. They're in the top runner. Yep. I never thought of it. I was at a fucking gas station. Why the fuck didn't I ask for something else? Oh shit. I never thought. Really, I got a cab. I was over there. Well, the other store closed. The smoke shop. 5. Welcome to fucking Pitco County. How do you like it? I like it. Things close early. Yeah, I know. It's bad. Ever since COVID, the Thistle Bar and Grill closed at 9. All the bars close at 9. That's not a bar. Okay? It's not even dark out, and it's closing. Ah, man. What's up with that? There's a church on every block. Oh, yeah. We have a real bad problem. We're going to have a race war soon. All the immigrants are coming in. We have no housing, no half the fake stuff, credentials. They can, yeah, you name it. And it's not, nobody will say anything because it's not racist. It's just the truth. Happened, a lot of them came here, were frauded too. I was. All the trade schools, career colleges, which are like right there, um, they're all like, oh, a lot of them were shut down. Sued so bad that they had to shut down. Um, they basically said like, yeah, if you if you take this course, you can be an electrician or this or that, right? 2 year course or whatever. When they got there, that was nothing but the truth. It was like maybe one course that was used in that. The rest was just daycare. Mine too. Sociology is supposed to be. We were learning advanced psychology techniques, and which was cool. Psych 101. I went with that instead of CCA, which is popular nurse, which yeah, because I didn't want to wipe assholes all day. I wanted to use my mind, psychology, and my experience in addiction and counseling. Yeah, they got uh, they got sued just just before I got a my grants came in. I had to take a student loan too. I returned that because yeah, It was stupid, childish, arts and crafts, and all the courses, none of them. They said like they launched a cease and desist order against them. You're not allowed being called counselors or therapists. Said the board of the official board of the province. You have to change everything. They reprinted the textbooks, redid the program. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way in the first place, but they were very strict in saying helper. That's what we're going to be called. Um, I was like, this is too late to get out of the shit show. Uh, the shit that went down on me on there, I got basically railroaded and kicked out because I don't know. It was, well, the classmates half my age, all girls, didn't like me, I guess. I didn't say much. They didn't say anything. I was the only one that said anything. Maybe it was the couple of putting me in a discussion about abortion, which was the subject. They did not like it. But I just said, I'm just, like, I'm being objective. Like, I'm not being personal. Weird shit, like, yeah. And it was arts and crafts, googly eyes, like, it was stupid. Kids would come in and leave at 12. Started with 38. Go past halfway through. You're, we had like 13. Everybody left. Um, to do other things because they told us, found out that course. Yeah, not even close. I would have to take a master's in university to do any of that. But yeah, they were teaching the course. Yeah, guess where I would be working? Yeah, have a group home with mentally retarded people, dressing them, and stuff like that. My friend over high school, she just walked up the street and she got the job too. Oh, well, I do. Lied too bad. Oh, I was pissed. Pissed, 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 pissed. And the Indians come over to do like trades and stuff. Uh, they do offer tricycles there, but like they were said that if you take these 2 year course, you could, you'd be a apprentice or sorry, an electrician. Further from the truth, they had to take like 3 years at least as apprentice underneath an actual licensed electrician. So what happened was their work or their student needs or say ran out. They had the 2 years with like two courses actually, but the rest was just daycare, and they were sent back home because they said no. I got to take the apprenticeship. Yeah, they were allowed to, and so he took the money under the guides of the, were a government agency. Fuck, whatever. What happened was these student recruiters who work in the government were lying to their own people in India and getting them to come here and lie to them. And go to the career college. And they would go and it was a cubicle with a guy. Yeah, you got duped. But the thing was, then they were, you know, leeching off the system and taking jobs from us and taking housing from us. Not their fault. What was their fault, these recruiters also were were buying or taking money for fake papers. So that they would go in, pay them $10,000. They would promise them this, this, and this. Some were, you know, blindsided, but yeah, so a point where they became aware of it, and they became very popular, uh, buying temporary work permits, $10,000, guaranteed them all this and this and this. They did get the work permits and took our job. And housing. Uh, and then there's no housing for anybody. But the people kept coming because they were getting money, the recruiters. And the government, where the fuck? They allowed it. Slow down. So many were coming in. And people buying up properties. There's a bunch of fraud going on. And they put a stop to it, finally. And paused people's visas, student stuff, everything. Yeah. Too little too late. We don't need any more McDonald's servers or permanent servers. We got that. We do need housing, but we need housing first for us. Students, real, like, we're here first, You would understand. I agree. And now they're fucking all protesting. Because they want to stay. Should stay. I don't know. The stuff is up. Been that way for 20 years. You just have to reapply and wait. No. Who gives them the fucking right, to strike or protest? Unbelievable. It's like it ended, it was legit. But I guess they had enough numbers going that they just, I don't know, felt like they had power. I don't know. Very inappropriate. But, yeah. Still, and then when they put the pause on and everything, they had to find out who the fuck was doing this. Was it, which branches of the government was involved, taking all these people in. So many people, they knew they were, but the recruiters were making moolah, and the government was too, but who? So they went in and shut down all these colleges, sued them, got rid of the recruiters, claimed to. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. But, yeah, they're still coming in with the fake papers. And they're getting found out. Eventually they will be found out, But the temporary work permits, oh, so stupid. We had no chance. The companies, like Tim Hortons or whatever, they were required to get a foreign worker, which would be half their wages. Cheap labor. They would have to post a job, on and then do interviews. Uh, Application stuff, make it look like they looked for Canadians. I even did interviews. They weren't going to get it. Show proof of, to the government. We looked, couldn't find any Canadians. Took Indian in, took our jobs, and that was all lies. Like, there was never going to be, yeah, the government wasn't looking at the job stuff that they were doing. So the companies were fucking, and involved the recruiters too. But half the wages just had to do this form, show proof that they looked. They didn't, but they forged it. government just didn't look close enough. And boom, you're in. Um, People are like pissed. Oh, you can. They ripped off, but well, the ones that were involved in the fraud were had all the jobs now. They weren't even going to school. Just the companies had to do this. They didn't have a chance. Even if we did have an education or whatever, it didn't matter. People were homeless, and it was a crisis. It's a crisis, still a crisis. But the thing is, even with the pause on all immigration, pause on any buying of any foreigners, investors in our town, there's a race war. We're going to want to blame somebody. They have nowhere to live. We don't. Um, we, we have no chance of buying a property, right? Raising a family here, like our parents did, because all those places were bought up by big conglomerates, offshore places, investors. So the regular Joe couldn't get a mortgage at a bank or compete with their offer, which was half down or all, but just buy it outright. Yeah, no house for you, no future for your kids here. We're fucked. But the ones that did buy, of course, have them split them up into rentals. You know, kicked out all the old tenants, renovated, tripled the rent. Desperation. hmm Now we got all rich people living here and Indians. And all these places, but they put the stop to the buying now, but damage is done. All the places are bought. Um, yeah. People were coming here legally. They had mortgages and better than because at the time the bank was offering mortgages to locals or whatever because they were better. It was better. Couldn't compete. Try back to have shit. Try back to have shit. Man. But then there's like the protesting is like, come on, have dignity, man. They even promised the 6 months here they could take their family here, dad, mom, sister, brother. Leasing the system, health leases not working. Uh, going, I guess it's just like I don't think it's true. Some of them took their families here, but they read the one, not all of them. This is supposed to be, students. Oh my God, what a fuck's shit show. So yeah, race war. It's coming. It is here, basically. It was just sitting here boiling, waiting. And it's gonna go fucking kaboom. Because people naturally have to blame somebody. For human beings, well, it is Indians' fault. Not all of them, but they are, technically, yeah. And then they'll go home after the stuff is bad. How gives you the right? I mean, that was the deal. Just because things changed or whatever doesn't make it your right to do that. So anyway, man, how they let so many people in? Yes, we need Yes, we need. They have a low birth rate, but oh, so many all at once. Put a standby and build housing, so it reaches thing. Because people are just coming in and homeless. So, but yeah. hmm And I think the big problem is they have to pass an English thing, right? And I don't think you can't understand. I mean, you say what so many times and you just agree. And yeah, like I'm not racist, but nobody is really. But it looks like it. So nobody says anything. Um, 'cause does look racist, but it's not. It's just the truth. Anyway, folks, pretty standard. L&D standard bold, the winner so far. But like I said, these are a little bit harsher. They're not as good as the pre stuff. But whatever. What are you gonna do? A little bit loose. I found a lot of the new ones with the filter like that. There's a gap right there. Yeah, and it can break. Well, if you're a shitty roller when you're tobacco, kind of like that. But yeah, they're all changed. I can't believe what the gas station to get on something different. I don't know what happened in my mind because the cab was waiting for me, and I couldn't fucking understand the clerk. And I just said, then I got like my ADD was like squirrel. I gotta go. So hmm she did not. She pretended to understand. I think she didn't. She was trying to say debit or card or whatever, and it was more like an E word. Oh man. I said it took about 5 minutes. Couldn't figure it out. Oh, and fucking fast food. They're charging for bags now. Outrageous. Outrageous. And they're in trouble too. People are boycotting them. They're so expensive. And shrinkflation. Fuck it. You know what I'm gonna do? YouTube video live. Ordering fast food. I'm gonna a substantial amount. And fries. Maybe 2 fries. I'm gonna see how that goes. Without the bag. It'll be at my expense, but I want to see what they look like. Look on their faces when I don't buy the bag. I think it's 49 cents for a fucking goddamn fast food bag, people. Whew. It won't be long until they're charging for straws. I swear to fuck. Napkins. They're already charging like we were dipping sauce and shit. Unbelievable. Jesus, no bag. Bag. Oh, like the grocery stores, they charge for bags in Walmart. Jesus. Reusable bags. Then they have paper bags. Paper bags, well, that's probably free. No, they weren't free. No, people are pissed. And not at everything. Everybody's pissed. They just gotta be a tinderbox. But good luck, folks. I'm gonna be posting another one. All right, bye, guys.